Hey Winnicott, happy Friday.
And happy Halloween.
Hannah, Halloween's over.
Yeah, but it still feels pretty spooky. I keep sensing people around me.
Wow, you must be psychic or something.
What's a psychic?
Well, Sophie and Sarah recently met up with a local medium to find out what it's all about, so let's check that out.
Sarah, what did you do for Halloween?
Oh, nothing much. Just caught up with some ghosts and some psychics, the usual.
Man, ghosts, psychics, and mediums are so interesting. I wish people knew more about them.
I know. Isn't there a student here who's a medium?
Yeah, I think so. We should try to get an interview with her.
Good idea. We should also try to talk to a psychic.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah!
Many people are curious about the other side in paranormal activity. Psychics and mediums are known for their ability of being able to disclose information that we would otherwise not know, such as seeing into the future and connecting with spirits.
We talked to a student who we walk amongst every day, without knowing her gift of seeing spirits. You may know mediums and have no idea what they really do every day. So we sat down with Erin Millette, a junior here at Winnicott, to debunk the myths and prove the facts.
I am a medium, which means that I can communicate with the dead. A lot of the time, there isn't like an audible voice that I can hear, like with my ears, but there is like an internal voice, like in my head. I can understand that. Sometimes there is like an outside voice, but that's like really, really rare. I do see them quite often, and a lot of the time they'll take the shape of like, you know, like the ball of light, the classic ball of light. Sometimes they'll be like full body apparitions and they'll just look like people. So when I was really, really little, I was just scared of everything because I didn't understand what I was seeing. I didn't understand why I was seeing and hearing things that no one else could see or hear, so I just thought, literally like 6-year-old me was like, oh my gosh, I might be schizophrenic. I think until I was in 6th grade that I really realized like, wow, these things, they're actually happening. Like, I'm not going insane.
While Erin is able to see spirits, we still needed to find out more about psychics, so we talked to Dina Flanagan, a practicing psychic medium who lives in Kittery, Maine, and has been recognized as one of the top 25 psychics in the world.
Well, I was born with a gift. When I was in my mid-20s, I was going through some really serious decisions and life-changing things. And I felt kind of lost, so all of a sudden, I was led down the path like this person was sent to me. He was a psychic himself. He's like, you are extremely psychic. You're going to be reading. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not. Because even though you're born with it, you still, it's like anything, you know, you may know how to play the piano, but you still need lessons to get better. So I took a lot of classes. When I was really little, it felt like a curse to me. Once I started developing it, then I realized the blessing in it of how it could be something used to help a lot of people. So if you came to me for a medium work, I say, who do you want to talk to? And most people know who they want to talk to, you know. So you might say, well, you know, my grandmother, or my great-grandmother, whatever. And I'll, all right, and then I'll ask her name, and I'll call her through, and I push everybody else aside. She comes through, and that comes almost channels through my body.
Now it's up for you to decide. Do you believe?
This past Sunday, our very own field hockey team competed in the state championship game at Bedford High School against the favorite number 1 seeded Windham. After a long-fought battle, Winnicott took the dub, winning 2-0 with goals scored by senior Lauren Alkire and sophomore Mariha Serna Pujol. This was the Warriors' 5th state championship victory in the past 9 years. Congrats, girls, on an amazing season. That game was totally wicked. The field hockey team is so dope.
Why are you talking like that?
I'm using some new slang words I learned.
I heard some of the teachers were trying to learn our slang too recently.
Yeah, Mills and Nadia have a story about that, but I don't think the teachers did very well.
Well, let's roll it anyways.
Sup, Mills? That vest is totally far out.
What are you saying? You sound so old.
That's the slang that the teachers used to use.
Well, we have a lot of new slang. Do you think they know what it means?
Let's find out.
The first word is what? Sauce? Sauce?
Sauce.
Sauce?
Sus.
Stuff? Like some of your belongings? I don't know, is that sass?
Extra. What, like if I'm ordering extra guacamole on a burrito?
Like extra special?
Extra means someone who goes above and beyond too much.
I would say chirp would be talking nonsense, maybe? Okay, saying stupid stuff.
To like talk trash. All right.
Chirp game strong. If you got a good chirp game, it means you can make fun of people.
TEA. It's not really tea.
Something you drink.
Tea, is that like you let like a secret out?
When someone shares the drama, which just happened.
I don't know, is it like street credit or something?
Clout. It's like you gotta gain some clout, get some respect.
Curve. Manipulate them, outwit them.
Something like out of nowhere. Something comes out of nowhere and like, you know, you have to deal with it or something. I don't know.
I'm thinking like baseball season. You're throwing a curveball. It's not it, is it?
Oh, you avoided the whole unnecessary dating conversation.
I would say salty probably means chill, laid back.
Salty? So, can you use that in a sentence, please?
Salty means that you have an attitude. Does it? Did I get that right? Woohoo!
Lit, when something is fun or exciting. You guys say,
It's lit. Every day we lit. If you finesse something, I feel like it's a basketball term. Is it not?
Finesse, someone who's able to kind of manipulate, get what they want.
Finesse. If you're like smooth in a situation, maybe.
Flex when Bryson does this in class all the time.
Flex, showing some muscles.
You know, you dunk on someone or something.
Beef would be an argument with somebody.
If you got beef, then you're in a fight with someone.
Beef, like a problem with someone, you guys have an issue.
Bougie. Do you know this one, Miss Johnson? You don't know bougie?
That means, is it like short for bourgeois? I mean, over the top, or you didn't know bourgeois was a word, so you learned something from me.
Bougie. I have no clue. I don't even know what to guess. Really? Bougie.
Snack. It doesn't refer to something to eat.
A snack? I hope it means an actual snack. It doesn't?
Mac Baker?
Cringe, something that makes you wince, or you don't like at all.
Cringe! That's what I want to do right now because this interview is over.
Well, as you can see, the teachers have no idea what we're saying these days.
If you see a confused teacher, help them out.
From WHTV, this is Nadia
And Mills.
signing out.
I can't believe they actually spilled the tea to the teachers.
Liz, just stop.
What? That story was so lit, but now the teachers are going to be sus.
If you keep it up, you're going to win the most cringy superlative.
That's not even a superlative, so how would I win it?
Well, Matt and Mills did a story on alternate superlatives.
As many of you know, every year the senior class elects senior superlatives for the yearbook. These awards include Best Smile, Cutest Couple, Life of the Party, and many more. Unfortunately, every person in the class can't receive a superlative, so we went around and asked some seniors which superlative they would give themselves.
I'd be most likely
the most goobison.
Should have been most likely to steal your girl.
Most likely to be your uncle.
Fail out of school. Most likely to complain about how young they are. Brooke Mackerlane.
I'd probably say most likely to become Twitch famous. Follow me on Twitch at Ducky Volts. You know what it is.
Most likely to have the smallest hands. Yep, okay, this one. I actually think that I would win that because
Most likely to sit down at the table with a new sandwich and some Doritos and milk. Great combo.
deodorant, perfume. I am the dispensary, not for drugs. Hit me up.
Lastly, Mills and I had some of our own opinions on this year's special edition of Alternative Superlatives. Class Mom. Teacher's Pet. Most likely to spill a coffee. Most likely to try and look like Eminem. Most gullible. Zach, it's Cinco de Mayo. Couple that shouldn't have been. And most likely to be ID'd when they're 30. As you can see, there is much more to be said about the student body than what's given in the generic superlatives, but congrats to everyone who got a real one. For WHTV, Mills and Matt.
Wow, maybe I will win most cringy.
Speaking of winning, congrats Red Sox! On Sunday, the Red Sox smoked the Dodgers in the Game 5 of the World Series, with a score of 5-1 to win the title. As a celebration for the amazing win, the Red Sox paraded around the streets of Boston this past Wednesday, and kept the celebrations going all day. Many students here at Winnacunnet attended the parade, and by the looks of it, they had a great time watching the team go by with the trophy on the duck boats.
That was the Red Sox 4th World Series win in 14 years.
Hopefully the football team has the same result on Saturday at playoffs.
That's right. We hope to see all of you here at Winnacunnet at 2 to watch them take on Salem in what is predicted to be a hella-lit game.
Liz, we've been over this. Enough with the slang.
All right, I'm out. Have a good weekend, Winnacunnet.
Next Friday's advisory block will be used for the fall play teaser, so we'll see you in 2 weeks. That didn't work. And it turned off.
Oh, okay. My day so far is going great. But now,
sorry. Alternate superlatives. That should have never happened, but never did. What? That doesn't make sense, boy.
Woo! Let's get this bread.